It's time for a Friday Fitness, and today, are you counting your calories, trying to meet your fitness goals for the new year? It's easy to count the food calories, right? Well, what about burning them? Because that's part of the game plan too. And Carrie Merrill and Bianca White are here from Western Racket Fitness Club, and they're certified personal trainers who are going to help us count those calories, because this is just as much as an important part, right?
You bet.
Counting in, calories out,
exactly.
right?
Exactly. Yep.
And so when you're working with your clients, how do you help them get started for the new year?
Getting started is just getting them moving, really. It's starting there, starting slow, making sure they're comfortable in that movement, and then teaching them that intensity does count. It doesn't have to be a straight up intensity for 1 hour straight, but just intervals of intensity, getting that heart rate up, making them feel slightly uncomfortable and get those results and burn the calories.
Yeah, and we're going to talk a little bit about calories, and it's not the same for everybody,
it's
right?
Not,
so we're giving some general ideas. So let's start with jumping rope. What kind of rope are you using, Carrie?
One without ropes, just in case you can't jump rope, you can still jump rope, which I can, but
okay.
Nice tool.
I would prefer a jumpless jump rope, where you don't have to jump.
Exactly. We haven't invented that yet. But yep, so you can still get the arms going, you can still, and you don't have to worry about space issues, you don't have to worry about
I love
missing.
it. You found those online. And why is jumping rope so good, Bianca?
Well, what it does is it activates your sympathetic nervous system. So you get that flight or fight response. So you're just going to keep burning calories all day.
Okay.
And people want to exercise less but burn more calories. So 10 minutes of jumping rope, it's equivalent to 30 minutes running on the treadmill. And
wow.
It's great for sculpting that body.
Okay, so 10 minutes of running burns how many calories? Ish. About 100?
Yep, about 100, depending
okay.
on how fast you're running, and taking that run up a hill, finding a hill, or going up on the incline on the treadmill would just shoot those calorie burn up even more.
But 10 minutes of jumping rope, even if you don't have a jump rope, will burn even more calories.
Yep.
So that's a great one. What else is a good cardio calorie burn that we could do?
We would say burpees for sure.
Okay, you want to show us a
burpee? A burpee, sure.
Who wants to show us? I'll hold the rope, because I'm not doing the burpees today.
So burpee is a full body movement, and it's not easy to do. So we would say about 5 minutes worth would be 100 calories, but you're not going to be able to do burpees for 5 minutes unless you want to try that.
Oh, no, that's okay.
So we would think 30 to 40 seconds maybe, and then take a rest and start over.
Okay.
So burpee, you're taking it down into a plank position, hopping back up, and then standing up and adding that hop at the top. So there's lots of options you can add with that burpee. If you're not ready to jump those feet back, you could just simply step back in that plank, because we all know holding this plank burns tons of calories as well.
How do we count that though? If I'm doing a plank for 30 seconds, do I just need to Google it to figure out how many, or what is the best way to figure out how many calories I'm burning? It's hard, isn't it?
It is. It's really hard. Yep. But it's it's always a guideline. But I think the best way, even to get started, is if you can purchase a heart rate monitor. That is going to tell you the amount of calories you burn. The machines are not as accurate as we would wish them to be.
Okay.
But again, you're looking at that intensity, and every number is going to be different. So those apps are a really good baseline. It's a really good tool. But don't stay, 100%, I burned 49 calories, when it's just an estimate.
And like the burpees, some of the other calorie burners you're going to show us now will continue the calorie burn throughout the day. So let's do some of the others that you mentioned, the squats.
Squats.
Yep, okay, go for it.
So squats, basic squats, weight and heels. You're coming down, the lower you can go, the better. So you want to make sure your chest is up, abs are nice and tight, shoulders, we always say, back in the pockets. And you're getting low, pushing right through those heels.
Yep, and you're thinking about the more muscles you use, the more calories you're going to burn.
Okay.
Same thing with the more joints you involve, the more muscles.
And if you have a partner?
Partners, so you can do a lot of partner
Let's
stuff.
see one of those.
We would do, if I would hold an isometric squat, she would push out 10 squats. So I'm burning while I'm actively resting.
So she has to wait till I'm done.
Hurry up.
And then 10.
And then
you go.
Yes.
Very
and then you can
cool.
ladder all the way down to
And then
to
working
1.
with partners is also very helpful. And there's one more, the jump lunges.
The jump lunges.
And while we do that, go for that. We have to go to break now, but we want to show one more way to burn some calories that you can add into your apps. Now that one is tough. Trust me, I've tried it. Carrie Merrill, Bianca White, thank you so much. You can find them at Western Racket, and we will put a link on our website, fox11online.com. Click on Good Day Wisconsin.